For communities along West Africa's coastline, rising sea levels, coastal erosion and flooding are increasingly threatening homes and livelihoods. In Côte d'Ivoire, the West Africa Coastal Areas Management Program, WACA, is working with vulnerable communities to strengthen their resilience. Jenna Basonko reports from Grand Lahou, Côte d'Ivoire, where she now looks at how the WACA project is responding to growing threats posed by coastal erosion, flooding and rising sea levels.
From the coastal town of Grand Lahou in southern Côte d'Ivoire, a boat takes us towards communities living on the front line of a changing coastline. Here, the sea is both a source of livelihood and an increasing serious threat. When the village was relocated, some people moved to the new site, while others, including us, remained here. Over time, the erosion continued, and eventually, we were also forced to move. I personally had to relocate almost 3 times. This is the third place where I have lived, and this is how I ended up here with my family. Coastal erosion has caused numerous damage. The last time I had to move, I was away from home selling small items when someone called me to say that the sea was already reaching my home. I rushed back, and by the time I arrived, the waves already at my doorstep. It was devastating. I broke down and cried. We lost everything. As you can see, even today, I have not fully recovered. It has not been easy. The challenges facing Grand Lahou reflect a wider problem across West Africa. The region's coastline is increasingly exposed. The challenges facing Grand Lahou reflect a wider problem across West Africa. The region's coastline is highly exposed to erosion, flooding, and the effects of climate change. The West Africa Coastal Areas Program, WACA, is supporting the small community of Grand Lahou in Côte d'Ivoire to strengthen coastal resilience and protect vulnerable communities.
Stabilizing the coastal strip has enabled communities to live with greater security and resume their livelihoods. People can remain in their villages and settlements, work on their farms, go fishing and carry out activities that provide for their families. Before the works, the constant threat from the sea affected their daily lives. People could hardly leave for their farms without worrying that water might reach their homes while they were away.
WACA's intervention in Côte d'Ivoire also includes livelihood support and helping vulnerable coastal communities strengthen alternative sources of income. One example is a rabbit farmer who received support through the program. He says the assistance has changed his life, helping him improve his rabbit farming business and strengthen his livelihood. The experience in Grand Lahou offers an opportunity for the Gambia to see what has worked elsewhere. There have been questions raised on the pace of WACA interventions in the Gambia. Here is Ablai C., a WACA communication specialist who is with the delegation.
For Gambia, it's too soon to show infrastructure. As I indicated, we are WACA Receipt 2, so the countries that we have visited in the past couple of years, we've been to Togo in 2024, Mauritania 2025, and Ivory Coast 2026. These are countries that are in WACA Receipt 1, which started in 2018. Gambia and Guinea-Bissau started, and Ghana started in 2023. We are yet to get to the infrastructure stage. We have finalized the studies in Gambia.
As climate change continues to reshape West Africa's coastline, the experience of Grand Lahou highlights the urgent need for long-term solutions. For the communities living closest to the sea, protecting the coastline means protecting homes, livelihoods, and their future. Jenna Basonko reporting for QTV News from Côte d'Ivoire.